Okay, so you're a good kid and you're taking your vitamin C every day, and why wouldn't you? Not only is vitamin C crucial for the immune system to function, and people are kind of wanting their immune system to function nowadays, but vitamin C is also necessary for pretty much every type of repair and rebuilding process in the human body. And you kind of want your body to repair, right? So this can be a really big deal. The problem is that humans, guinea pigs, and primates are pretty much the only mammals that don't make their own vitamin C. Well, why do we got to get ripped off? Who put us in a category with guinea pigs? But because we don't make it magically like some kind of wizard or leprechaun man, we got to get vitamin C from our food source. Now, the problem is that all of our food and farming methods are kind of like garbage today. We just don't have the nutrients in the food that we did 50 years ago. So it can be a really good idea to supplement with some vitamin C just to be sure that you're getting what you need. Here's the trouble. Is the vitamin C that you're taking worthless? Well, if you're like 95% of the population, yeah, it's probably a little bit worthless, and you may be only just making your pee look pretty. In this video, you're going to learn the truth about vitamin C. Stick around.
TC Hale is not a doctor and does not claim to be a doctor or licensed in any type of medical field. Don't be an idiot and use anything heard on the show as medical advice. This information should be used for educational purposes only, and you should contact your doctor for any medical advice. Now get off me.
Go ahead and put in the comments below the video why you take vitamin C. What were you trying to improve when you first started? For most people nowadays, they're taking vitamin C to improve their immune function. And you're right, vitamin C is crucial for immune function, and there's other factors that are required for the immune system to be working correctly, but you're not going to be fighting off much if you don't have enough vitamin C in the system. Here's where we're getting ripped off. Most of the vitamin C supplements that are available today are ascorbic acid. Like, you turn around and you're like, oh, that's ascorbic acid. And ascorbic acid is a fractionated form of vitamin C. That means it's just a piece. It's not the whole food vitamin complex of C. That would be like you thinking that you're eating a cheeseburger, but you're just eating cheese. So the problem is that the body can't use ascorbic acid for any type of vitamin C functions. It can't use ascorbic acid for any type of immune function, no repair function, no rebuilding function, nada. That means when you take an ascorbic acid supplement, the body needs to steal other vitamin C cofactors from your reserves and put that together with the ascorbic acid to make the whole C complex, and then it can be used for immune function and rebuilding and repairing. But the problem is that most people will kind of run out of these cofactors after 2 or 3 weeks or so. And then this ascorbic acid that they're taking has become totally worthless. It's kind of just getting peed out and making the potty look pretty. Now, don't get me wrong, we use ascorbic acid with our clients all the time for different functions, for things like lowering urine pH when that's something that could be helpful, or maybe acidifying the stool a little bit if somebody's dealing with chronic constipation. But we don't use ascorbic acid to raise the level of vitamin C in the body. In order to do that, you need to use a whole food complex source of vitamin C. Now, that doesn't mean that it's from the store Whole Foods. We're saying that it comes from food sources. Now, some sources that you could find at a local health food store or on Amazon or something would be things like camu camu powder or acerola cherry powder. The problem with these is that they also contain natural sugars, and sugars, if you get too many, have the ability to turn off other aspects of the immune system. So we could use these if you really were in a pinch, and you could use those to lift your vitamin C levels. You just don't want to use too much at once and create too much of a sugar spike. Now, the one that we use is called BioC from Empirical Labs. And this is a whole food source of vitamin C. Now, we're not the manufacturers of this, and this is not like a paid promotion type video. This is just what we use with our clients. I'll put a link down in the description so that you can find it. Just know that there's a few different manufacturers that make a product called BioC, and most of the other ones are just a fancy form of ascorbic acid. So make sure you get the right one from Empirical Labs. Another good supplement option is a product called Cataplex C from Standard Process. Now, Standard Process is usually only available through doctors and qualified health practitioners, so you'll probably have to find some type of naturopath or maybe even a chiropractor locally who has access to Standard Process to get a hold of some Cataplex C. Now, there are some food sources that are a little bit higher in vitamin C, and you can focus on eating more of those, things like papayas and bell peppers and kiwi and pineapple, broccoli, tomatoes, and mushrooms. But our food supply is just not what it was 50 years ago and doesn't contain the same amount of nutrients that it did back then. Another problem is that if you're dealing with any type of digestive symptoms, you may not be breaking down your food well enough to pull all the nutrients out of that food. So it can be a good thing to give yourself a backup and at least supplement with some form of whole food complex vitamin C just to make sure you're getting what your body needs. Now, if this information has been helpful, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons so other people can learn the truth about vitamin C and stop just making their pee look pretty with what they're using. Now, if you are dealing with any type of digestive symptoms, be sure to watch our How to Optimize Your Digestion playlist to get some ideas of how to figure out what aspects of digestion aren't working well and steps you can take to improve it so you can pull all the nutrients out of the food you're eating and reduce the amount that you need to supplement. I can't wait to hear about your results.